From Wall Football Stadium here on the campus of Wall High School in Wall Township, New Jersey, the Lighthouse Sports Network, in conjunction with the Garden State Athletic Network, also simulcast on the NFHS Network, presents our high school football game of the week. As tonight, we have the Freehold Township Patriots with a record of 2-1 and 0-1 in Class B North up against the Wall Crimson Knights with a record of 1-2 and 1-0 in Class B North. Hello, I'm Glenn Perry. Joining me tonight is Greg Cardone, and Wall got their first win of the season last week as they won against Howell 21-0, and Freehold Township lost their first game, losing to a tough St. John Vianney team 49-35. We're going to see contrasting styles here on offense, especially for Freehold Township, more of a spread offense, run and gun, and Wall Township, their number one quarterback back, so they're going to play more of a run the football and chew the clock up style of football.
Yeah, another exciting Friday night here. Friday Night Lights, 7 o'clock start, so we got a little prime time. Thanks, Glenn, for having me aboard. This is just like you said. The contrast styles are incredible. Corey Davies, air raid offense. It's not easy to prepare. There's not a lot of teams that are going to throw the ball 30, 35 times a game, but that's exactly what Freehold Township is going to do. They have the three-headed monster in Dakota Lassiter, Jake Schutzel, and Dennis Quattrocchi. And they have done just fine on offense. It's the defense that's been really been their back. They're hurting their team. They're giving up about 29 points a game on defense. So that's something they're going to have to look into. Wall on the other side, they're going to try to slow it down. They had a shutout last week. So you talk about contrasting styles. Let's see how Wall goes against the air raid and how the defense of Freehold Township can stop the running game of Wall. All
right, looks like we'll have the national anthem shortly. Before that, we'll give the official. The referee is Sean Croper. Umpire is Michael Azzarello. Line judge is Brian Gwinny. Field judge is Ike Calderon. Back judge is Al Maresca. And the electronic clock operator is Bart Petrillo. Weather-wise, it's a nice one. 75 degrees. Got high to around 87 today.
Yeah, beautiful night for sure. I mean, look at us. We're in shorts and the players, but it's a perfect night for football. Senior night here, so that's always a special night for the seniors. And this Wall Township team, they have a lot of seniors, so they're going to try to ride those guys on the offensive side of things. Freehold Township a little bit less experienced, but they're doing just quite well. They're doing just fine. So it's going to be a great game tonight.
All right, looks like the color guard's going to be coming out, the ROTC, I think, from Wall. So they'll be coming out shortly, and we'll have the Star Spangled Banner.
I like these uniforms from Wall.
Yes, they got the stars on the one shoulder pads and the stripes on the other side.
The athletic director, Brendan McDermott. Our athletic trainer, Brendan McDermott. Our athletic director, Marnie Henry.
We're waiting for the anthem to be played right now. Oh, we're going to do a coin toss.
How about that?
A little surprised there.
Yes, look at us.
I think the officials are surprised. I think everybody's surprised.
They probably don't have it queued up here for the anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it gives the time for the late arriving crowd. There's a long walk from the parking lot over to the stadium here.
Yeah, we were here for the Brook Memorial game. The line was long.
Yeah, and you look at how they started against that Brick Memorial team, one of the top teams in the Shore. That's a tough way to go. They kind of got, punked there, 35-7, and then they played that darn Tottenville team that has taken down a couple of Shore opponents, and Manalapan and now Wall. But two tough games, and look, they turned it around and shutout win over Howell, which is not easy. The Howell team's a tough team, so this is going to be some game tonight. And the Township on the other end, I mean, obviously they're going to come with the offense. The game against Neptune, they were up 28-7. Neptune came back to tie to 28. They held on for the 35-28 win. And they trounced Colts Neck in a rival game, and then lost a heartbreaker at home, the home opener last week against St. John Vianney, 49-35.
Yep. We're going to get updates of that game at Point Pleasant Borough. The Lancers take on the Panthers. Dean is at that one. That's a 6:30 start. So looks like
Wall deferred.
okay. Yep. So that means Freehold Township will receive.
That's always a dangerous thing against Freehold Township. I know most teams like to start on defense, but this air raid team, when you go out there for that first possession, I've seen many a game by the Township Patriots where they go right down the field for a 7-0 lead. So let's see if this is the right call, deferring.
Okay.
To midfield to recognize and honor our all-time Wall High School football alumni from 1959 to 2025. All men before you represent just a small group that performed on this very field for the Crimson Knights. Regardless of their coach, record, helmet color, championships won or years played, these men represent the history of Wall Crimson Knights football. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your all-time Wall Crimson Knights football alumni.
They got everything going tonight, huh?
Yes, they
senior
do.
night, little alumni night, just squeezing it all in. Pretty cool thing to honor the great athletes of Wall Township.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and direct your attention to the field as the Wall NNDCC and our Wall High School Marching Band lead us in honoring our flag, our country, our servicemen and women everywhere with the playing of our national anthem.
All right. We're getting started shortly.
As I was mentioning, Glenn, Freehold Township, they love getting the ball first. Actually, when they win the toss, they take the ball. So when they lose the toss, the other team defers. So they always get the ball first. And like I mentioned, they don't mind going up 7-0 if they can do so. But obviously the idea here is, hey, get that quick stop, get the Wall Township offense on the field, slow down the game, make it difficult for Freehold Township to get the ball back in their hands and grind out a victory for them.
Kicking off will be Heath Reinhardt. Freehold Township wearing the white helmets with light blue numbers and pants. Wall wearing special uniforms, white helmets with navy blue jerseys. They got the, as you mentioned, the Stars and Stripes shoulder pads and white pants. So it'll be Scott Mongi back for Freehold Township, as well as Jake Schnutzel.
Yeah, Schutzel's their do-everything player. He's kick returning. He's obviously their number one receiver, and he also kicks extra points for them.
And we're underway. A little pooch kick. That might go out of bounds. No, will not. And it picked up by one of the up men there. And that is Lorenzo. And he gets near the 25-yard line. So that's where Patriots will take over. 1st and 10.
So Freehold Township, they're not going to try to trick you. They're going to go 4 wide, shotgun, single back. They're going to mix in the run. They've been mixing in the run a little bit this year, but they are going to sling it, and you better be ready on defense. That secondary better be ready.
Yep, Dakota Lassiter is the quarterback. Quattrocci is the running back, lone setback. He's to the right of Lassiter. Here are your 4 wide receivers. And there it is, and the throw incomplete. And pass was intended for Jake Schutzel.
2nd and 10.
Schutzel leading the team in receiving, 24 catches, averaging 128 yards a game. He's also got 4 touchdowns. He is one of the big breakout stars. Last year he came onto the scene as a sophomore, was doing great. He was like the number 2 receiver behind Noah Cancella. Unfortunately had an ankle injury, curtailed his season, but he will be their go-to guy.
This time empty backfield. Lassiter is going to get hit. He got nailed there. Sacked there by Dylan Cohen.
Incredible edge rush. I mean, that's it. There's 2 things you can do. You can play your defense 7-8 back and try to defend the pass, keep everything in front, or you say, the heck with that, I'm just going to bring pressure, and that's what Wall did. They just brought pressure. And when you go with the open backfield, 5 wide, that only leaves you with 5, down linemen. You bring that one extra guy.
That's why the NFL never does it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not easy. And that's what you do. You overload, but here they come now. They got a 3-man rush here. They might play soft here.
3rd and 16 now. Cohen looking like he's blitzing again here. Looks like he might find a gap here. And he's going to go to his left. Lassiter throws it, and it's caught on the far side. I think that's Lorenzo there with the catch, but he's out of bounds. And well short of the first down. Looks like we picked up about 5 on that.
It's a long pitch and catch on that just for 5 yards. And Wall Township did exactly what they wanted, right? They deferred, got the 3 and out with the big sack to really stop the drive. And now they can try to eat the clock and use their ground game. So quick 3 and out.
Yep. So it'll be Reinhardt back for Wall. There's the punt. Punt there by Russo. And down at the 44-yard line. And that's where Wall took over with 10:45 to go here in the first quarter.
Take over at the wrong 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Wall 45.
Wall Township coming off that shutout, only giving up 150 passing yards through the air, minus 26 on the ground. So you can imagine they must have got to the quarterback, got some sacks there as well. Looking for another big effort tonight. And that's just it, Glenn. If they can get some points on the board against this defense that's really been struggling, it could put a lot of pressure on the Township offense coming back.
Yeah, power I formation here for Wall. McKenna's still the quarterback. This is his final game because evidently Ceremonies is going to be back next week.
Correct.
And there's Cohen on the right side, and he gains about 8 on that.
Little different offense there. No wideouts on that possession. There was nothing there. He just bounced it outside, used his speed, get to the outside, and make it 2nd and short.
It's a 7-yard gain for him. 2nd and 3 here for Wall. Already in Freehold Township territory at the 48.
you would look for Freehold Township to really stack the box. I mean, Wall's only thrown for 212 yards in 3 games here, so you got to figure they're going to stay on the ground, and you got to want to stack that box.
Yep, 2 receivers on that near side. Little fling there to Reinhardt. Actually bumped into the defender and lost maybe a yard. It's like the tackle there by Jake Ratner.
That is a heck of a play. He took on the wide receiver and blew him up and just got in the backfield and made the tackle. Great play.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 4 now. So Massimo Amato there. Cohen in the backfield in the shotgun for McKenna. And they're going to hand it off to Cohen, and he's going to get the first. Barrels his way to the 40. And gain of 9, and gets a first down.
Cohen rumbles around the left side.
They were in 4-down territory. You kind of figure they're going to go to the ground there. That's their bread and butter. Cohen is their leading rusher on the team, and he just ran over Amato, who just made a nice play. That is some tough sledding right there by the senior.
So 1st and 10 at the 40 for Wall. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. There's Mizell on the near side there. Cohen once again in the backfield. Brian McKenna takes a snap. He's going to try to find Mizell. It's going to be overthrown.
Pass attempt falls incomplete. Intended for Maddox Mizell.
I'm sure they can get that later, too, as you continue to use the ground game to set that up. But always a good play on 1st and 10, little play action. Suck everybody in. Freehold Township was running basically a 5-2 with 3 down linemen. They don't blitz that often. They like to play just a basic defense. Sometimes they can get them in trouble. But, that's where you got to win the matchups in the trenches. And if you could do that, you can, stave off this this rushing attack. But a little cat and mouse here going on.
Now they go to power I. Shifting over there is Justin Davis. And it looks like that Freehold Township might have jumped there. Yeah, they do.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Nah. Listen to the signal, you jump off, and that's just what happens. I'll tell you, one player on Freehold Township you got to watch for is number 17, Jonathan Kokotis. He goes by Coco, and he's small in stature, but he is a tough middle linebacker. He is their everything go-to guy, senior linebacker, backup quarterback for the Township Patriots. He leads the team with 36 tackles. Got to watch for him tonight.
In motion is Mizell, and he gets a little pitch pass there. And he'll get the first. And a late flag. And we'll see what the penalty is.
At least 2 flags on the play.
Looks like it might be coming back. I'm not sure. Maybe a hold on the edge, Glenn?
Yeah, it looks like Wall's heading backwards.
Yep. That's the look of guilt. They're not even trying to sell it.
There it is.
Holding call against.
Well, the good thing in high school football, it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So they look like they had the first down, like you mentioned. So not too damaging. Just
it looks
2nd and 12 now, right?
Yes. So basically a 7-yard penalty.
Still probably in 4-down territory at the 42.
So ball spot at the 42. 2nd down and 12. Mizell in motion again. Actually, it's Reinhardt. He gets the little pitch pass again. Now he's got room on the left side and cuts back in to the 10 and out of bounds around the 5-yard line.
Around the left side. Cut it up off tackle. Broke it back and around the outside.
Tell you, it really didn't look like there was much there, but, I mean, scooting back and forth like he was getting knocked out of bounds. This Freehold Township defense prone to some big plays. Gave up 484 yards last week.
So gain of 35 on that.
Oof.
Yeah.
Not a great start. I believe they'll go down as a completion.
Yes.
That's quarterbacks love those.
Yep, little pop pass.
Yes.
Dylan Cohen in the backfield. Pistol formation. Davis shifts from left to right. And they'll give it on the right side. And it's going to be a touchdown there for Dylan Cohen.
Great job by the offensive line, just sealing it off. Cohen could just scoot to the right to go in untouched. Is a good sign for Wall Township. Mentioned in the pregame, 29.6 points a game giving up on the defense. That's okay when your team's scoring 37, which they are, but if you're going to run into a tough Wall team here with this tough defense, you're going to have to get some stops.
Yes. Reinhardt will attempt the point after. Snap, placement kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:41 to go in the first quarter, Wall leads it 7-0.
The Patriots no score.
Nice drive by Wall. They tried the one deep ball. Everything else has been, little bubble pass, bubble screen pass, little pitch pass there, going to Cohen. They're going to lean on that ground game, but they're going to mix it up just a bit to make sure to keep Freehold Township honest. Real nice drive. Let's see if they can get another quick 3 and out and get that offense back on the field.
Yeah, 6 plays on that drive.
Penalty,
55 yards, yep.
Yeah, penalty didn't deter them at all. That next play, they had the big gash play there, yeah. It's funny, it seems like these special teams coaches are getting a little tricky now. I've seen a lot of pooch kicks. They don't want to kick it to that the deep guys that,
correct.
They have all the speed and athleticism back there, and you don't want them to burn you on the kickoff team here.
So we got Point Borough 7-6 over St. John Vianney after 1. There you go.
We saw Point Borough a couple weeks ago on our network. They had a tough last-minute loss to Manasquan. They bounced back last week, trying to get to 2-2, I believe, right?
Would have been first win actually have been 1-2.
Yeah, so they're trying to get
today. Yeah, they would have been
exactly trying to get it. Yep,
trying to get the first win. Yep.
Oh,
there's a squibber, and pounced on there by Eric Brooks.
a little surprised by that, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
you had a 3 and out. You had a nice drive on offense.
Yes,
and give Freehold Township credit, the front line being ready for that, because that was really unexpected.
And they get good field position at the 41.
Yeah, very surprising there. I mean, I know you're probably concerned about the deep threat on the return guys, but that's an interesting call right there. Let's see what happens.
Petracci in the backfield to the left of Lassiter. He'll take the snap. Slings it, and it's caught there by Andrew Dalton. He picks up about maybe 2 or 3 on that. Rickle with the tackle. Called gain of 2, so 2nd and 8.
It's air raid, but I tell you what, a lot of their passing is sort of like that. That's sort of like their run game right there. They like the little dink and dunk to set up the deep ball, and they'll kill you with those if you don't come up on those.
There's Lassiter rolling out, heaves it, and it's caught there by Schnitzel, and he picks up about 7 on that, so a yard short of the first down. It's going to be third and 2.
One of the unique things that Freehold Township does is they'll roll the quarterback left or right. They don't care. They expect their quarterback, this one being Dakota Lassiter, to get out, turn your hips, and get that to your number 1 receiver.
And Wall jumps. Unless there's movement at the line, which I didn't see. Yep, it's going to be against Wall.
Encroachment against the Knights, 5 yards.
It's another thing they love to do. 3rd and short, 4th and short. They generally go on 1. As you can see, there's a no huddle. They're just using the wristband. And generally speaking, the quarterback will clap their hands, and that's when the ball is snapped. And you got to look for that. I mean, they're going to try to draw you off sides on those 3rd and 4th and shorts.
And knocked away. Good defense there by Mizell. Incomplete on the far side. Intended for, once again, it's the Schunzel.
Just inside the 46-yard line.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Let's see if they pop it running here. They have not gone to the ground game yet.
And there's your draw play there. Carry there, first attempt there for Quattrocchi. And now we got a late flag. Looks like a gain of 1, but we're going to see what the penalty is all about.
Tackle on the play by Peduto.
Peduto there with the tackle, but once again, we're going to see what the penalty is. So, because might be, let's see, Wall's walking backwards, but let's see.
The guilt again, right there it is. They know what they did. I didn't see anything afterwards. Was it maybe something verbally? You know, you just don't know. We've talked about this on each one of the broadcasts where high emotions. You know, these are young kids with high testosterone. These games get all heated, and you're battling the same guy one after the next, after one play after the next, and this can certainly happen.
Yep, personal foul.
And that's a critical call if you think about it, right? They had him 3rd and 8, 3rd and long. Had him in a good spot there, and that penalty really, really cost the Crimson Knights.
So we got 5:58 to go here. So we're going to spot it at the 25.
And that's how they'll use the running game. It's going to be little draws, little quick dives, that type of thing. Nothing really on the outside edge. It's just to kind of mix up the run play to get to their passing game.
Lassiter drops back, looks to his right, throws, and it's going to be caught there. And incomplete.
Pass attempt falls incomplete.
And it's going to be 2nd down, but
Bring up 2nd and 10.
looks like the pass was intended for Burge, but he didn't like the call.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. It looked like it was a beautiful pitch and catch. Lassiter threw a dart out there, and Burge is still shaking his head on that. No replay.
No.
I mean, we can go back on our monitor to take a look, but I thought it was a good catch. It didn't look like it was close to the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, he's in disbelief. It was George Burge the 4th, intended receiver. 2nd down and 10. Tracci now goes to the left of Lassiter. He's going to throw it into the end zone and up for grabs, and it's going to be bobbled and caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Jake Schutzel.
Schutzel again, so
Catch by
Schutzel.
of the Patriots.
So that was one of those desperation heaves, and you could do that. This kid is 6'3". He's got strong hands. He's got great leaping ability. Lassiter says, you know what? No one's open. Let me just chuck it up there, and why not? You got a great receiver, like I mentioned earlier, and now the extra point to see if they can tie it up. But what a great pitch and catch right there. Awesome.
So Dakota Lassiter is going to hold. Here's a snap. And Schutzel was so good that he'll kick the extra point there.
Yeah, why not? You celebrate a touchdown and you go, oh, wait a minute. Where's the kicking block? I got to make this 7-7. Let's talk about Schutzel for a second here. As I mentioned, he had 10 catches in the first game for 168 yards and a touchdown. Then Colts next, 6 catches of 151 and a touchdown. 2 more touchdowns last week, 8 catches, 66. Kid's having a career year, really. Noah Cancella just broke the all-time career catches, and he has the most catches in the career, not only in the season, but also for the career record for Freehold Township. And Schutzel's really pushing him on that, and really looking forward to seeing what he does the rest of the year. And Dakota Lassiter taking over for Nick Cardone, who also broke all types of records, including the career passing records all-time at Freehold Township. And Lassiter's off to a beautiful start as a junior, 797 yards coming into the game, And this is what you got to deal with when you deal with Freehold Township. You got to deal with it. And there's no relief. It's like, oh, I break up the play. No, it's play after play after play. You got to defend.
You know, we saw those types of offenses at Howell when Davies was the head coach there.
Yeah, and it was crazy, right? Back then it was really shocking, right? You're going back a long time ago where
Yes.
people didn't throw the ball like they do now. I still think the big thing that's got to be unique, and you think about these defensive teams like Wall Township, I don't know what they have on the corners or safeties, and it's hard to find, one or two good corners that could defend. Now you got to deal with probably 3 or 4 because they're going to go 4 and 5 wide. And in Freehold Township, they're going to pick you apart. They're going to find where that weakness is and do it. And let me tell you, if they don't have someone taller out there to guard Schutzel, they could be in trouble all night.
So it'll be James Russo kicking off for Freehold Township. Reinhardt is back. And this might go out of bounds. It's right on the line. Yeah, it will be a penalty. Ooh, did touch the line, but that was
I mean, he was dancing out of the way of that football. And if it took one little turn to the left, that was in bounds. That would have been Freehold Township ball if they jumped on it. That was a risky play. But got away with it.
You did.
And now the beneficiary of it.
Little known rule, I know in the NFL, if the ball actually doesn't go out of bounds, but you put your foot out of bounds and then touch it, it's actually out of bounds.
Incredible play. Right. I don't think that would be allowed here.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
Would it be? I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know that, but I know that rule. I've seen that rule. I think it was a Green Bay Packer did it. I remember seeing it. It was a
I think
very
Leon
unique
Washington
play.
did it with the Jets. Yeah, I remember that.
But I don't know. We have to find that out.
Ooh. It looks like Freehold Township jumping. They're going to blitz.
Yeah. And maybe that's why they got all excited. They don't usually do it. And unfortunately, it's going to cost them 5 yards. They definitely showed blitz. And but obviously one of the front down linemen looked to jump. Township doesn't look like they have a lot of size in that front line. Just looking at it, I mean, Wall's not too huge, if you will, but this running game they're going to wear on them.
Keeper there to McKenna on the left side. All the first down to around the 49-yard line. So a gain of 9 on that.
Yeah, that was too easy when you think about it, right? That was just too easy. Just snap and go. This is what we talked about earlier, right? The run defense getting gashed like that. You got to mix it up. You got to throw some stunts in there. You got to, show some blitzes or bring some blitzes.
Ball at the 48. Tyler Cohen in the backfield. Trips on the far side. And I'll give it out to Cohen. Cuts up the middle now. Tackle there by David Sarcona, but a gain for Dillon for about 6 yards.
Screen pass to the right side, complete to Dylan Cohen. Dylan picks up 5, 2nd and 5.
It's like an extension of the running game right there. It's just a quick little flat pass. Looks like we got an injury, I think, or something on the Township side. I see the referee pointing over there.
Yeah, it's in officials' time, so officially gain of 5 on that.
As I was saying, it's an extension of the running game. You get your bulldog running back out in the flat, just get it to him. And they ran trips over there, so they obviously wanted to set up that type of play, lock up the defenders and see what he can get and get him out in the open field as opposed to just grinding between the tackles. Township, like I mentioned, is going to play very basic D. Their 2 safeties are about 10, 12 yards deep. It's a little deep, I think, for this Wall passing game right now. They may have to creep up and try to take away this run. Here they do now.
Yeah, once again, now they just go to more of an I. There's the pitch there to Cohen. Finds a hole in the left. Follows his blockers. And still fighting near the 25-yard line. Tackle finally made by David Sarcona, but another first down for the Crimson Knights.
That looked impressive. I mean, there was like a wave of blue shirts on this left edge here. And there were guys flying all over the place on the Township defense, helmets flying off. They got that running game going. They got to do something on that defense to slow this thing down, but that looked like an avalanche right there.
Gain of 25 on that. McKenna will take the snap again. That quarterback. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Reinhardt wide open. He's in for the touchdown.
McKenna Reinhardt. A 27-yard pass. Found Reinhardt the left corner of the end zone.
So good for 27 yards.
Yeah, McKenna to Reinhardt. That's what you can get, right? If you're trying to stop that running game, it's easy to get that passing game going because you're just they're not looking for it. And it's one of those things, and the corner was out on an island out there. I didn't see if it was a double move. I don't think it could have been because it was just literally a snap and catch there. That was just, again, too easy.
And once again, the guy who scores is going to kick the extra point.
That's what you do. Score a touchdown, you get the kick.
There's Reinhardt with the PAT, and it is good.
Thought he might have pushed it, but he got it through.
Yeah, I thought he might have sliced it.
Yep, Township brought some pressure. So Reinhardt, if you think about it, versus the Township receiving totals, he's leading the team with 10 catches coming into the game for only 53 yards, so just a little over 5 yards a catch with 0 touchdowns. So nice to find him get into the end zone. That's exciting. So now they got a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown, and the Township defense has got to figure out what they're going to stop.
So we've got 3:15 remaining here in the opening quarter.
Well, you called it before the game, probably not on the air. You said high score, and I'm like, I think it might be a middle of the road type of thing. You always try to figure it out as you come into this, but wow, over under might take a beating tonight.
Yes, yeah, no question about it.
See, I love all these nuances here. So obviously he did the left hash. That's what they wanted to do. If you remember, they did the onside kick. I would look for this to be somewhere kicked past the two lines here, unless they has a right hash onsides. But I think they should just play it straight up, make Township go the length of the field.
It's going to be Massimino Amato now back as the deep man along with Schultzel. Line drive there at the 28-yard line, and a return there for Michael Lorenzo, and he gets near the 44-yard line.
Nifty return there from the second line, if you will, or the up line. Lorenzo having a nice little season. He's got 9 catches for 109 yards coming into the game. He's one of the 4 receivers that Lassiter looks to go to.
So 1st and 10, their own 44-yard line. With 3:09 to go here in the opening quarter.
Got to look for these teams to start switching their back guys and putting them up and kind of tricking them, because it seems like they always kick it to the up backs.
Quattrocchi to the left of Dakota Lassiter. It's a snap. Handoff there to Quattrocchi. Powers his way for about 5 yards.
The O-line of Freehold Township, they got 4 of the 5 kids back from last year, and they protected the quarterback last year very well to have a record-breaking season. And that's it. I mean, why not? Just lean on that O-line. They got some big boys up front. Second and manageable, that's what you like to have if you're Mr. Lassiter.
Yep. 2 receivers on our far side, 1 on the near side. Quattrocchi again on the carry. And he gets met at the 49-yard line. Initial tackle there by Thomas Plisky.
Yeah, that was some fill by Plisky. I mean, that looked like it was going to go for 10-plus yards and a first down and who knows how much. And he just stuffed Quattrocchi. Great stick by Plisky.
Yep, so we got 3rd and 3 now. Two minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
Wow, they only gave him 1 yard on that, huh? It looked like a lot more there.
Rolling out is Lassiter. He'll throw it incomplete. It might have been tipped at the line. I don't know. 4th and 3 now.
That was Wyatt Capro, and it looked like, I think, Justin Davis as well coming on the blitz there and put a lot of pressure. And that's tough, right? We talked about rolling left and whatnot. That's tough because receivers got to come out of their break a little quicker, and that pressure was just too much. He took a pretty good hit on that pass play.
Looked like Jake Schultzel was the intended receiver.
He's up. He's limping a little bit, Dakota.
They going for it here?
I'm going to say they're going to try to draw them.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if Wall's going to jump at the 49 of Wall. Ooh. Yeah, he's in the neutral zone. No, I didn't call it. Oof. Wow.
The first guy definitely got back.
Yes.
We're basically on the line of scrimmage here, and number 22, he definitely jumped off sides. Capro, who just came in. Wow.
Yep. Now they call timeout.
The official on the near side.
Yeah.
In front of the Wall bench. He just did, oh my.
Yeah, he's going bananas. Sure, Freehold Township did not like the non-call there.
And they have a gripe there, and they had the other play down here with Burge. I thought probably, speculating if he caught that ball, and now we got this called, which is this is a huge one. I mean, they're both huge.
Yes.
I mean, they end up scoring a touchdown on that one, so you could look past that. But this would have given them a first down here at the 45-yard line, and now they're probably going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, right off the timeout here with 1:42 to go here in the opening quarter.
We talked about it earlier, the 3rd and 4th and shorts. I'm surprised Wall would be even jumping on that, knowing that this is kind of what they do, and they really got away with one. See if they bring out the punt team. I think they're keeping the offense on the field.
I think you're right. Because I see.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I see Dennis Quattrocci still in there, so they are going to go for it again.
Looks like Wall's not really prepared for this. The corner out there is looking for what the play call, and they got to call timeout.
You're right.
That is surprising.
It
mean, they had no idea that they were going to be going for it. They just never assumed with Corey Davies. I mean, he'll pull out all the punches, and wow, Wall was, the first half cost a timeout, but you want to be prepared. They were not ready on defense.
They had the right personnel.
No, they had no call prepared, and listen, it's the best thing you can do is call that timeout.
So just like that, back-to-back timeouts. So this has been a chess match here.
Yeah, it's been kind of what we expected. The air raid of Freehold Township hit the bomb play to Schutzel, and then you got Wall kind of grinding it out a little bit. But if Township has to give the ball up here, they have not been getting many stops. This is going to be very interesting. They have to give this ball up.
So here we go again. Take 3.
Yeah.
Lassiter will take the snap. Gets it. Throws it up, and it is incomplete. Good coverage there. Good coverage there by Max Kasouris. He'll take over on downs.
They used Schutzel as a decoy in that play. They ran like a little crisscross with the outside and inside receivers, and I'm surprised they didn't go to the big guy to try to get the first down and move the chains, and they went for the deeper ball. And here we go. This puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So we got 1:36 remaining.
See, there's no wide out here. You literally can bring everybody up.
Yeah, power eye here for the Crimson Knights. And handoff up the middle there to Roth. And he gets to the 40. So gain of 11. And he says Sawyer Grasso. Coach told me Roth. So
I was just going to say. Before the game, they told us number 44 was going to be Jesse Roth, and now it's Sawyer Grasso.
So,
all right.
All right, well,
Number 44 is Jesse Roth.
there you go. It's Jesse Roth.
Switch numbers on me. Jesse picks up the first down at the Patriots.
Hey, their play-by-play or their announcer in the stadium didn't have it, but we had it right here.
Exactly. I checked before the game.
Yep, Glenn Perry coming through.
Rolling out there is McKenna, and it's caught by Reinhardt. First down and more inside the 20 and inside the 10.
Glenn, this is gash play after gash play. There's no stopping this right now. They want to run the ball, they want to pass the ball. They're getting no negative plays, no pressure on the run game, nothing on the putting any pressure on McKenna. I mean, this is getting ugly early.
It's like a gain of 37 on that. First and goal around the 6.
Last time nobody got this close, they just handed it to Coe when he walked in. Let's see what they're going to go back to that.
Roth shifts. And here's the pitch to Cohen on the right side. And he's going to get in for the touchdown. Beg your pardon, it was actually on the 13, so it's still touchdown, but 13 yards out.
Wow, Glenn, I mean, that's just, there's no wide out, just a pitch to your number one running back, and he walks in. I mean, he literally walks in. I mean, obviously the O-line is just locking up the defense, but this is a scratch-your-head type of situation right now.
So Reinhardt will attempt the point after. Here's the snap. Placement kick is up, and it is good. So with 7 seconds remaining, Cohen with a 7-yard run.
Yeah, so Cohen came into the game averaging only 4.17 on the ground. Did have a couple of touchdowns, leading the team in rushing with 192 yards, and he's just having a season.
He is.
Right here in the first quarter.
34 yards rushing on 4 carries.
That's a nice average.
It is. Yeah, now I have to take my calculator and.
Oh my!
And he already has 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they've had anything they want. Let's be honest, they really have. I mean, the only thing that slowed them down was a holding call. Everything else has been really just all Crimson Knights. The head coach Ed Guerreri, he knows about running. Although he was a wide receiver back in the day with Manalapan Braves, he's got this running game going, and that's what Manalapan does so well. And Wall's doing it right now.
So it'll be it'll be Scott Monge back for Freehold, as well as Schultzel. Schultzel will get it. This time they kick it deep. And he gets near the 27, 28-yard line, and that's going to do it for the quarter. So very high-scoring first quarter as Wall leads it by a score of 21-7. Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorship at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or calling 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the star of the show. So we're going to start the second quarter with Wall leading it 21-7.
Well, the one good thing for the Patriots, right, is that they're a throwing team, and that's one way to get back into it, right? And they're a quick strike team. I mean, they have some big plays this year, 60-yard plays, 74-yard plays. They will hurt you with the big plays. So they need to get a quick strike for sure to keep this thing manageable for them.
Halftime score. I'll give you that in a second. Quattrocchi there on the carry and gets near the, 33-yard line, so gaining about 4 or 5 on the play.
Sweep around the right side.
14-12, Point Borough leads it at the half.
Quattrocchi, nice addition to this Freehold Township team. The junior running back, he's a tough kid. He'll get 10, 15 carries a game. They got to keep an eye on him.
Quattrocchi again up the middle. Looks like he'll get the first this time. He does. Gains 6.
Yeah, Quattrocchi, he's been averaging 6 yards a carry, and that's kind of to be expected, right? You're playing for the pass. The O-line still has to execute, and obviously he has got to hit those holes, but he's having a nice start to the season. And, they're not afraid to run the ball if they have success, so let's see what happens. They're mixing it up nice now.
So Lassiter takes the handoff, and Davis sacks him back at the 35-yard line. So loss of 4 on that. Justin Davis.
Wow, that was an impressive edge rush. Beat the left tackle, got in Lassiter's face, and that's the second sack of the game already, and that was an impressive rush.
I think I heard during the pregame during senior night he's going to head to Colgate.
There you go.
To play football.
There you go. Well, they'll be getting a good one. He looks really nice on the edge there. Big kid.
Bring up 2nd and 14. Back to passes. Lassiter. He pressured again by Davis again. He fumbles the football, and this might go out of bounds, or is it? Let's see. Was picked up on the far side. Now we got an injury.
Davis with another sack. Strip sack, to be exact.
Yeah.
There's an official timeout on the field.
Looks like Travis Buckhoven actually picked up the ball, but it looks like he's out of bounds. And now we mentioned we got an injury here for Freehold Township. And doesn't look good.
That's a Wall Township.
Oh, Wall.
Kid.
Beg your pardon. You're right. You're right.
Oh, he just lifted his head up, which is a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
He's face down, but he did lift his head up, which is... Never like to speculate on these types of things.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. That's the best thing.
Yeah, can't pick up a number right now.
No, and he rolled over to his back, which,
For the moment, the ball spotted at the Patriot 25-yard line.
So it looks like it's going to be about
Third long.
3rd and 24.
I got to go back to Justin Davis on that play. He did a spin move that looked like an NFL player did. I mean, he spun inside the left tackle. He beat him to the outside in just a quick speed rush on the second down play and the third down play. Quick inside rush there. And he blew up the play. Lassiter had no chance. Oh, boy.
Yeah, this does not look good.
I guess they're going to get him up, though. I mean, that's a good sign at least.
You got that in the system off the field here.
Okay. I'm just, oh, boy, it's a lower leg or lower, lower body injury. I thought it was more up top because he was laying face down and he flipped over. Oh, that's the shame.
And it looks like it's Michael D'Alessio.
No, I think it's number 22, correct?
Yes. That's what do I have D'Alessio? Oh, you got an updated. Oh, you're right. So it's Wyatt Capro. Okay. You got the more updated roster then? Okay.
Right, we're going to go with, we think
Yes.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, I think that one's more updated than the one you have.
He's a senior. You hate to see that. Hopefully he's okay. He's laying down over here on the trainer's table.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have 10 guys, if you can't hear that.
All the fans are yelling. They have 10 players on the field for Wall.
And the officials, and they still haven't run anybody out there. They still haven't called timeout. This is crazy right now.
Yeah,
and there you go.
Yep, timeout now.
Yeah, I was shocked. I mean, the officials were given some grace there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm surprised they actually gave them that time period because really, I mean, the play was ready to go. I'll say this, if there's one team that could pick this up, Freehold Township's the one team. I mean, obviously the air raid offense, anything goes.
So with 10:05 to go here in the second quarter, slow first half here, to say the least.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I've been part of Township football for a long time.
Yeah.
Listen, you're going to get incomplete passes because of all the passing. You throw in, penalties that go in there and injuries, obviously, but it's the passing game that will slow it down. And then they play high-scoring games, so you get these games. You get the don't forget the clock stops for the extra points and the kickoffs and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Now it looks like we're ready to go. Quattrocchi in the backfield.
Let's keep an eye on Justin Davis here.
Draw play to Quattrocchi, and boy, Wall read that one perfectly. So that'll bring a fourth down.
Freehold loses a couple more yards.
That was Christian Sendinatis.
I'm looking at this
Yeah,
thing going, what are you going to say?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God. Yeah, Township was like, let's just get out of here. Yeah. Justin Davis was blowing up the last two plays, and it was one, hey, hit the draw. Maybe you get some yards back to get the punt team out here. Not looking good.
That's Dalton punting. High snap. Gets it off. And Freehold Township will down it at the 42-yard line.
35-yard punt. They'll take that.
Yep. So we got 9:05 to go here in the
little update here on Wyatt Capro. Sorry, Glenn. I just seen the EMS team over here. Looks like, again, definitely lower leg. Not gonna. It might even be the ankle. So it's
Yeah, it looks like he is on the table.
Might be a little bit more involved than I thought.
In motion is Reinhardt. He'll get the little pop pass. And trying to fight his way, but he gets ankle tackled. Oh, he's still fighting. Actually, McKenna, it must have been a fumble. He got the ball.
Yeah, he lateraled it, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe they didn't blow the whistle. His forward progress was stopped, and that could have been a gash play for Walt, thinking about the plays over. It also could have been a dangerous play. You're all over it, Glenn, yeah. And they used that play in the first quarter, if you remember, to get down into scoring position with a big 30-plus yard play. This time, Freehold Township, finally, they're probably their best defensive play of the game, and they snuffed that out to get to second and long. That's what they need.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't whistle on forward progress.
Yeah. And that's really dangerous, too. The kid's just standing up. You're going to take these pop shots at the kid. Yeah, and he's probably better off just getting down, and instead he tried to lateral and make a play.
There it is, a double handoff to Reinhardt. Reverse. Cuts in and gets across the 45 to the 46, so he picks up about 7 on that one. So Mizell got the handoff, and then he sent it right to Reinhardt.
Nice play by Township. Got to give him credit there. Those plays could be deadly. Obviously, Wall's looking for that gash double reverse play, over pursuing everything. They'll settle for that. I think it was like a 6-7 yard gain. They'll take that and try to get off the field here on 3rd and long. It's something they have to do if they want to stay in this ball game.
7 minutes to go. 3rd and 7 now for the Crimson Knights. Trips on the near side. Mizell closest to us. McKenna, pump fakes, trying to find Mizell. He's wide open, and he makes the catch, and he dropped it. He had it.
Beautiful play by Wall. They just didn't secure the catch. Mizell, the senior, wide open, big first down. Just took his eyes off it, and the safety still cleans him up. You know, it's one of those things when you play receiver, you know you're going to get hit anyway. You might as well make the catch.
Yes.
And he got popped pretty good. I mean, listen, sometimes you need a big break, and that's what Township got. Awesome play by Wall. They ran the fake bubble. Last time they did the trips, they ran a little flat pass. They tried to simulate the same thing. Township jumped on the flat pass, but he got him on a little just go route, and he was wide open.
Once again, it'll be, Heath Reinhardt will punt. High snap. Reinhardt, he's got time to punt it. He does. Good poise there. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 40, so Wall averted trouble.
Yeah, nothing's a gimme in high school football. That snap going back 13, 15 yards is no easy deal here in high school football. Like you mentioned, great play. Freehold tried to get in there, put pressure on, but the one thing you also want to do, you don't want to rough the punter and give the ball back. So, hey, he scrambled, got the punt off. And now Township can, 6:53 left to go here in the half. Can they do something to put a dent in this 21-7 deficit? I'd like to see him go back to Schutzel. He hasn't seen anything since that touchdown pass, and I think he's your number one guy. He's your go-to guy. He's the leading receiver here in the Shore. You got to use him now.
Ball at the 40. Lassiter drops back, dump pass, and complete there to Quattrocchi. Fumbles it. Oh, good job there, and recovered by Wall. Recovered there by Plitsky, but it was batted inbounds there by Murphy. And now we get an injury time.
I always want to get excited on these plays, and then we have a kid down, which you got to be, cautious on that. But as you mentioned, Jack Murphy. I mean, I've seen NFL guys that just kind of bat that thing out. They dive on it. They squirt it out of bounds. He did an unbelievable play. Obviously, he's got to have his body in bounds to keep the ball. He batted it back. Yep.
So first turnover of the game.
Yep, and those, I don't care if it's, flag football.
Yes.
Turnovers. You win a turnover battle. You do in most of those football games. I didn't quite catch who got injured on the play. I don't know if you got it, Glenn.
I think it's Quattrocchi.
Yeah, he caught the pass, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, out in the flat. That would be a terrible blow. He has been their leading rusher. And as you know, they only run the one back set, so obviously they have to replace him, leading the team with 233 yards rushing, so that would be a big blow. He's also been in the passing game as well. He has 5 catches for 88 yards, so he's a big-time player for these guys.
Yeah, he made his first reception right there. Yes.
Oh, geez. Another lower leg situation.
Dennis Quattrocchi, 5'10", 205, junior.
Yeah, breakout season so far.
So the ball will be spotted at midfield here for Wall.
Yeah, I don't know if Wall knocked it out or it was one of those things where you have those injuries where you're just like, oh, my God, you don't even realize you're hurting so bad. You literally just drop the ball. Yep. You've seen that happen. Even like I said, even at the NFL level, you're just so concerned about your injury, you can't even think about holding onto the ball. That was a wild play, and it's unfortunate for him. Let's hope he can heal up quickly here.
Yeah, both teams have been injured here in this game.
Yeah.
Key players.
And on key plays, we had the sack, and now we had this fumble here.
Here's McKenna. And yeah, we'll get the first. And now we got a late flag.
Flag down on the play. It's a late flag.
Coaching staff gets the unsportsmanlike conduct.
You know, Glenn, I've been noticing behind the play, there's the ball's going away from the play, and these guys are locking up on each other, and they're literally just wrestling each other to the ground before, they play to the whistle, which is incredible, but it's like 20, 30 yards away. And I actually thought the Wall Township kid might, get a 15-yarder just because there's no reason to be doing that. The play's over, basically, as McKenna is running up the field. And then, for whatever reason, the Wall coach seemed to not like what was going on, and I thought his player had the advantage, and wham, 15 yards.
So they're going to spot the ball. It's going to be 1st and 12.
Again, the spot foul, right?
Yep.
Because of the
correct.
Yep. I guess he said that magic word that.
Yeah, that gets penalties. Huh?
Yeah, because it was a quick draw on that one, wasn't it?
Actually, it's second because that was a dead ball. There's McKenna throws. Good catch there by Davis. He's doing everything tonight.
He really is.
Justin Davis.
Inside Patriot territory. 1st and 10 at the Patriot 35-yard line.
And Wall's getting a little frisky here. They're not really a throwing team, but they seem like they can do what they want, and that's an impressive passing game now to go along with this running game. He looks comfortable back there.
Ball at the 35.
And they've only thrown the ball 38 times over 3 games, so they're airing it out tonight.
Tyler Cohen on the left side. He's got some room. Inside the 20. And out of bounds. So they're going to mark the ball around the 10-yard line. So a pickup of about 25 on that one.
Another gash play, and it's a simple handoff. It's a simple handoff. The defensive line is completely wiped out. They literally pushed him from left to right. He just bounces left, and
That's going to be 1st and goal.
He may have to buy them Applebee's tonight, that offensive line for Mr. Cohen. He's having a big game.
1st and goal at the 10. This time they go the I. We're off the fullback. Here's the pitch. On the left side. Might be a touchdown here. That's to Bullard. And it is a touchdown.
Wow. Another walk-in touchdown. Bullard coming into the game 156 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. He's been averaging 9.7 a carry. He rips off a long touchdown run, and this is getting worse.
Yes, it is. Reinhardt will attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. The score now is 28-7 now. Dominant performance here for the Crimson Knights in the first half. When they wanted to pass, they can pass, but they rather run the football right now.
Yeah, but this is a get-right game right now. This is how you get more confidence moving into the rest of your season. They've had a couple of tough losses to start the season. That can set you back, as you know. But they got off the schneid last week with a dominating 21-0 win over Howell. And this is another dominating performance coming from all angles, whether it's McKean to the quarterback, to Cohen, now Bullard's in the mix, and, of course, Mr. Davis on the defense, along with a couple other Crimson Knights. They are just putting it all together, and there's just no answers right now by this Patriot team.
Remember, Franny Scaramelino is actually the quarterback. So if they get 2-2, bringing him back, I mean, all bets are off. I mean,
Sure.
Wall could put on a big run here.
Without a doubt. And that's what they're hoping for, and they're off to a flying start tonight. Ballard is a sophomore. What a nice little change of pace. When you go from Cohen just, pounding away, and he comes in there, and he's got the quick little feet there. So
Mongi gets it in around the 5-yard line. Got some room on the right side, and gets near the 25-yard line, so about a 20-yard return there.
Return by number 33, Andrew Guerrera. Brings it out to the...
Now we'll see who the running back is for Freehold Township.
yeah.
5:02 to go in the second.
I mean, Freehold Township looks a little flat right now. They need a little spark. They need something to get them going. Again, they're having trouble protecting Lassiter. I believe he's been sacked 3 times. Now we've got a second running back coming in who hasn't played much. They haven't gone back to Schutzel. They got to get back to their bread and butter.
And it looks like it's Andrew Guerra in there. Lassiter throws it. A little bit behind there. Incomplete. So it'll bring up second down. I believe that was intended for Michael Lorenzo.
Yeah, they put him in harm's way there, right? Bringing him inside where there's a lot of traffic. Lassiter tried to squeeze it in there off the hands. Nothing's going right now.
So Andrew Guerra now in at running back, as we mentioned. 2 receivers on each side. Guerra in the backfield. Lassiter takes the snap. He's got time. Now he's going to try to take off, and then Wall converges, closes the gap in a sack. Loss of 5 on the play. Might have been Max Katsouris in there first for Wall.
I mean, that's just simple math. They got 6 guys. They're bringing the pressure. And, Township only has 5 down linemen, like we mentioned. I think the back might have stayed in to help him block, but that's, Wall Township is pinning their ears back, and they're just attacking right now. Township's got to, listen, they got to rise up here. This game is, a long way to go, especially with this offense. You really got to stay with it. And they got to go to Schutzel. I mean, they're just playing one-on-one coverage over here. There's nothing special. They got to call a play. Call his number.
Yep. Guerra out of the backfield gets it, and minimal gain on that one, maybe about 2, and that'll do it.
Well, they are playing behind the chains, and this is really putting them in a spot to run their offense, right? I mean, the last 2 drives we had, there was a 3rd and long, 30 or whatever it was. I mean, just, give up plays, right? And they get a little handoff. This was also a little give up play. I mean, Lassiter looks like he's kind of limping still. This has just been a nightmarish first half.
Before the end of halftime. 4th and long, Patriots are lining up for a punt.
Punt once again here for Freehold Township. Just a little snap handled there. And return. Oh, for a catch, I guess, was called at the 45. I didn't even know that. Reinhardt.
Fair catch called by Reinhardt.
So we got 3:17 to go.
I didn't see the fair catch. It looked like he was taking off. Looked like he might have gotten
so.
some yards. And
Yeah.
All right, Township's energy is a little bit down here. We need something. They're just kind of walking around. Here comes Wall, of course, jogging onto the field. I mean, they got to be excited. They've had everything they wanted. So this is a critical stop. 3:17 left.
Yep.
If they score here, go up by 35-7, and then get the ball back, all bets are off. I mean, they're going to get the ball back started third quarter.
Yes. Pistol formation here for Wall. Hand off to Cohen up the middle. Cuts back in, inside the 30, and out of bounds near the 15-yard line. 40 yards on the play.
Just a 40-yard gash.
Yeah.
I know we'll have the stats here at halftime because you're scrambling away over there. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is he's got to be well over 100 yards.
He is at 99.
No!
Eh.
Well over. I missed that one.
Yep. Bye.
I would have lost that bet.
Yeah.
99.
Once again, red ticket, 303853. Pick up your winnings at the Band Booster booth.
So I formation.
End of halftime.
It's like Katsouris now is the tailback. And he'll toss it to Katsouris on the right side. Slips. Looks like he gains about 3 on that.
Sweeps around the right side.
Now we got a whistle.
There it is.
Yeah, late flag, okay.
Number 99, Jack Mills. His helmet came off, and he was just trailing after number 86, David Chaffee. And he was barking, and the Wall Township sidelines was just begging for a penalty, and they had to do it.
There it is.
Yeah. I mean, that's just frustration, right? He obviously lost the battle in the trenches. You don't see it. The helmet goes flying off. You're down 28-7. You're just, just beside yourself. And, I'll take the kid with the helmet over the kid with the non-helmet every time. Yeah, this is a bad situation right now.
So it's actually 2nd down and 2. No automatic.
Township had 2 huge wins to start the season. Had a tough loss last week, a back-and-forth battle with St. John Vianney, which is a good squad, top 10 type of team. They lost by 14, but the score was not as bad as it was there. They scored late, and Wall's just going crazy here.
And fake pitch. McKenna throws, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. I believe that's Davis on the far side. Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Yes, he's having one half. McKenna also, man, he's just running beautiful ball fakes. I tell you, this offense looks tough. And it's hard to tell if it's all the offense or, some of the Freehold Township defense chipping in, but they are doing everything you want, and Justin Davis is having one heck of a half. And we talked about it before the game. They have a lot of seniors, a lot of experience, and that is showing through right now.
So Reinhardt will attempt the point after. Here's the snap. Placement kick is up, and it is good. So we got 2:54 to go here in the second, 35-7 in favor of Wall.
The place kicking all across the world.
Yeah.
Let's go back to my poor Giants getting drilled by Aubrey with that 64-yarder. I mean, they're just chipping them in now. And these high school kids, back in the day, you couldn't find a kid to hit one through the uprights. These kids are drilling them.
Yeah, the kicking game has changed drastically.
Yeah. And I think in the NFL, they're going to have to do something. I think, I'm not one for these, drastic rules, but it's so crazy now. I think they got to squeeze the goalpost in a little bit, which is really ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean,
what else? It's silly. You get across half midfield, and they're kicking any time to win a game or end of a half. It's, I don't know. I
know you're at midfield and you're already in field goal range.
I don't like it. I don't. I'm going to be honest. Back in the day, again, going back to my Giants, Scott Norwide, missed a 47-yarder, and it was and it wasn't that big of a thing because it was 47 on grass and blah blah. And that would have been his longest kick of the career. These kids, man. Last week it was funny, Glenn. We were at the RBC South game, and I think it was the first series. RBC got stuffed. I thought they were going to go for it. They tried out the field goal kicker, kick a 46-yarder. Just missed it. I'm like, wow, We've come a long way. Not good when we're talking about field goal kickers with 2:54 to go in the half.
Yeah, and Wall up by 28.
Yeah. I think it might be me. This is my third blowout out of 4 games this year.
Yeah, you had the one good one at Manasquan.
I did. That was nice. Maybe we get a good one tomorrow. We're doing the Shore Manasquan tomorrow, right?
Yes.
All right. Long way to go here.
Yep. Once again, inside the 5-yard line. Turn once again there by Mongi. And do we have late flags again.
I got to start keeping track of the helmets being lost. That might be the third one of the day. We got to get some better straps.
Face mask against Wall.
Okay, there you go. That's why the helmet came off. Jeez.
Face mask against Wall Township on the
Hear the Wall Township silence. Wake up. Well, you're up 35-7.
Yeah.
They're awake.
Yeah, they're wide awake.
And wide awake.
ball's gonna get
You know, it's funny. The kickoff, right, they were pooching it. They did a lot on sides. And now with this healthy lead, they're like, let's kick it. Let's get the kickoff team into it and get them excited to get down there.
So the ball is spotted at the 35. I think Mungie might be in the backfield this time here for Freehold, for the Patriots. And he'll get the carry. Actually, it's still Guerra. So Guerra got the carry.
carry on the play. Around the right
Picks up
side.
about 5.
Pick up a 5.
Yeah, trying to get anything positive here on this drive, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be 2nd and 6. Patriots at their own 39.
So you're going to give him 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
They got to pick up the tempo. This is not good.
Yeah, they do have 2 timeouts remaining. However, yeah, it's 2:15 and counting here. And this is usually a fast-paced offense. 2 receivers on each side. Lassiter rolls out, throws to his left, deflected and incomplete. I think Mr. Davis got his hand on
He
that.
certainly did. He was actually lost that. He lost that that round, if you will. He was getting pushed back, and the left tackle, I think, was engaging him pretty good, and he still managed to get his hand up. He is having some heck of a half. And you mentioned Colgate's getting him, huh?
Yes, they are.
I like his fire right now, man.
Hey, if you're not going to penetrate the line of scrimmage, you must put your hands up, see what happens.
That's it. It looked like they were trying to go to Schutzel there, I think, on a little down and out, and they had him. He was open. But this Crimson Knights defense is going crazy, too.
Blitz, here comes Justin Davis. Oh, a little screen pass here to Schultzel, and he'll get the first. So big gain there, finally, for Freehold Township.
To Schulte. That's good for a Patriot first down inside Wall.
Gain about 18 on that one.
Schutzel. I beg your pardon. Schutzel. 1st and 10. At the
That's an easy name to screw up. I can hear,
Yes.
I mean, even I screwed up, and I know him. But
I've messed it up a few times, too. So
it's well, everyone knows they're going to know his name by the end of the year. He's already having a stellar junior season. What a great play call! I mean, they're selling out on the blitz, and what a great play call! Little screen pass.
here's Lassiter again, throws it over the middle, deflected and incomplete. Pass is intended for Andrew Dalton, but it is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
That might have been Plisky getting a hand there. Another receiver open again, and again a deflection by the Wall Township team. Lassiter's slinging that ball in there nicely, and they're just getting their hands in the way.
Oh, there's your offside.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple ways to slow down the team, right? Maybe a draw play, a screen play like they ran to Schutzel, and now you change up the snap count because they are pinning their ears back. And why not? You're up 35-7. You've been getting to Lassiter. I think 3 sacks already. They're deflecting balls, and you got to figure out any which way to slow this down right now.
2 receivers on each side. Again, Guerra in the backfield to the left of Dakota Lassiter. Takes the snap. He's got time, throws over the middle, and it is caught. Threaded the needle there. Good enough for a first down there for Michael Lorenzo.
Yeah, the senior Jack Murphy came slinging in there, and he almost deflected or almost intercepted it even, and now he's down.
So we got an injury time here with 1:06 to go.
down. Official timeout has been called on the field. When we come out of it, the Patriots will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, the Wall Township secondary is doing a heck of a job when you think about it, because even when they're getting the completions, they're tackling, they're deflecting balls. I mean, they're all over these receivers. It's like they know what's coming. Got to give a lot of credit there because, as we mentioned, it's not easy defending the air raid defense when you got the 4 receivers and you got the running back coming out of the backfield. But they are doing one heck of a job. But nice job by Lassiter to squeeze that ball in there. That was a tight window. He's got a nice arm. As you can see, just got to give him some more time, and maybe he could do some damage here in the second half. This would be a big score right here, though, Glenn.
Clock resumes running. Once again, 2 receivers on each side. Lassiter drops back, throws it, and incomplete. Yep. Schultzel was the intended receiver, and I think they're going to get a hold in the end zone. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it was. I did see the grabbing of the jersey.
Yes, sir.
There.
Yep. And it's almost like he had to do it. I mean, again, Schultzel 6'3", can go up and get it, and he just tugged on the shirt just enough to slow it down. And
so there's pass interference officially.
And, you know, Dakota Lassiter, he really has no time. He literally, at that point, he can't step into it. He's got to throw on his back foot, kind of let his receiver go get it. He's really, I tell you, the Wall Township team, they're mixing up their rushes and really confusing this O-line, which is a veteran O-line. Like I mentioned, 4 of the 5 kids are back, starting from last year's squad that made the playoffs.
First and goal at the 10. Lassiter, far corner of the end zone, incomplete. Obviously intended for Jake Schultzel.
Yeah, they like that play down in the red zone. He's can go get it. Tallest kid probably on the field. Just overshot it.
You know, Wall, 1 negative, 7 penalties, 75 yards. So,
and they're getting away with it, though.
Yeah, they are.
Got to wake up.
Mm-hmm. Rowlander is now in the backfield here for Freehold Township. Lassiter, he'll have to throw it, and he grounds it. Incomplete. 3rd down.
Pressure from the Wall defense brings up.
Dakota is really
That'll be 3rd and goal.
in trouble here. He's got a gimpy something. And was that Davis again? I missed who came in on that. Yeah, I mean, they're getting all types of pressure. I mean, listen, that's going to limit exactly what you want to do in the passing game. I mean, you have it's got to be quick shots right now because they're just unloading.
Yeah, minimal pass protection.
Just nothing seems to be working. Got a couple big plays on his drive. Let's see if they can get one more to punch it in.
Yep. As I mentioned, Jake Ratner's the only, he's the tailback now.
They're on to the 3rd tailback.
Yes. Lassiter's got room on the right side, and he's going to, he's a little short. Yeah, 4th down. And Freehold Township calls timeout with 30 seconds to go.
Ball spotted at the 1-yard line.
Oh, he's down again.
And official timeout has been called.
Oh, actually, it's an injury time. Beg your pardon. I thought Freehold called timeout, but
that could be Lassiter.
I was just going to say, he was diving. Let me take a look here.
I tell you, he's selling out for his team. He's doing everything he can. I mean, that's a heck of a run right there. He just missed it by a yard.
It's like a lower leg injury here.
Looks like he's been dealing with, I would say, an ankle. I don't want to speculate, but I just did.
Yes.
But, yeah, again, he's been sacked. He's been hurried. He's been, thrown to the ground here more than you would like your starting quarterback to be handled here. Well, this is a big play. I mean, let's be honest, as we're hoping Lassiter is okay down there.
In sports at the state level, currently in New Brunswick, Iowa and Rutgers are tied.
If Lassiter can't make this 4th down play, I would assume to look for number 17, Jonathan Kokotis, to come in. He is the backup. He's their middle linebacker. He's their everything guy on defense. But with the timeout, I guess if he's able to go, he can possibly get in there,
if
right?
They call timeout, yes.
Correct. And I think they had the timeout, but
yeah, it looks like he's not going to be coming in. He's getting assistance here.
Is that him? I don't want to. Is that right?
I believe it is.
Okay. Yeah, Coco's out on the field,
Okay.
number 17.
Yep.
So yeah, Listen, it's far away for us, obviously, and I see Glenn's got the binoculars, but
Yes.
that wouldn't even help me either. My eyesight is shot.
Yeah, so's mine.
I hope Dakota's okay, man. He is off to a flying start for his career quarterback. He came in last year a little bit as a sophomore as a receiver, filled in when some of the receivers went down. He backed up to Nick Cardone, as we mentioned, and this is his team now this year and next year. And he's led him to a 2-1 victory, and now it's on Coco to see if we can punch this in.
I mentioned Kokotis is now the quarterback. Totally different backfield from the beginning of the game.
Yes.
Kokotis under center now. He's going to try to sneak it in. A little shove from behind, and he's in for the touchdown.
Township tush push.
How about that?
There you go. I told you, Coco's tough on defense, but now it's good to see him get that touchdown. That's his first snap, I believe, probably as under center. Well, that's something you can rally behind, right? I mean, listen, you stopped Wall Township. You got a break there on the last series, and you went right down the field. It wasn't looking good, but here we are. Extra point away from being down just by 3 scores.
So the Schultz will attempting the point after. Kokotis holds.
Patriots line up for the point after attempt.
I don't think they have the block.
Now we got a timeout.
Well, listen, this is what happens, right? It's high school football. Lassiter is the holder.
Yes.
Kokotis is out there, scores a touchdown. He's
Yeah.
like, there's no block. Someone's got to run it out to them. Oh, geez. That would have been interesting, right? Without a time, or if they didn't have a timeout there, I guess what do? They just got to run it and kick it from the turf.
This might be one of the longest first halves we've ever had.
And we've got a long halftime coming.
Well, we do. You're right.
They got to go way back.
I know.
I didn't bring any snacks.
I know. We'll need a concession stand for that. That's all right.
Do we have a runner? Do we have a runner?
I know. I'm more thirsty than I'm hungry, so.
Oh, man.
Snap. Oh, botch snap. And it's going to be no good there on the attempt.
Point after attempt is no good.
Wow. I don't know if the hold was off or what.
I think he forgot to put it down.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. He just held it.
Patriots 13, and we have a flag down.
And we got a late flag. What else is new?
Oh, boy. Anything to slow this thing down.
Yes.
Can Wall just take a knee when they get the ball?
They should. They're going to get the ball in the second half anyway. Personal foul against Freehold Township. So that's going to be on the kickoff.
Oh, now you're not going to take a knee.
No, you're right.
Right, because now they're going to be kicking from the 25.
Yep.
You get any type of decent return to midfield. And listen, we saw what Dallas did by midfield, kicking field goals. Maybe Wall will do that. This is a wild, wild first half.
Although one of the Wall coaches just walked down, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
You got a little tip there,
Maybe
right? It might be over.
Maybe it's the defensive coach.
True. Well, the Township band's happy.
Yeah.
They scored a touchdown, which they're used to doing. But, man, they got some injuries they got to deal with here. You got your starting quarterback, Lasser, starting running back, Petracci.
Yes.
Got that right, yeah. And this has not been a good half for Township.
That's where the depth kicks in now. Freehold Township's a large school, but you're losing your starting quarterback and starting running back. That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the one good thing with Freehold Township and what Coach Davies has been doing is to try to, keep everyone fresh and give people, more chances, if you will. Most of the kids, they don't play both ways. So the offense is the offense, the defense is the defense. They don't have a lot of crossover, so you're only getting hurt on one side of the ball, which is not great still, but it's, not as bad as it could be. Mm-hmm. But you can't lose your quarterback and running back.
Well, Reinhardt will take it. He bobbles, picks it up to 25. Stutter steps. And looks like he's going to be stopped near the 30-yard line.
Reinhardt on the return.
So 18 seconds to go.
Patriots shut it down at the Crimson Knight 30-yard line. First and
They'll
10.
be at the 30, so I don't know. I mean, Wall's going to get the ball to start the second half anyway, so I don't think they're going to be taking any chances here.
If I'm coaching, I'm taking a knee and get the heck out of here and get a nice little 21-point lead, or actually 22-point lead now because of the botched PAT.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what they do. It looks like they're lining up to take that knee.
There it is. Yep. So that's going to do it for the first half. As Wall's going to lead it by a score of 35-13.
You sure that wasn't the game?
I know. It seems like a final score, huh? Wow. Well, I can run through the first half scoring summaries here.
And Wall Township will run out the clock. So we close in.
It'll be a 5-yard run there by Dylan Cohen.
Score Wall Township 35.
PAT by Heath Reinhardt with 7:41 to go into the first, made it 7-0 in favor of Wall. Then a 25-yard pass from Dakota Lassiter over to Jake Schultzel. Schultzel with the PAT with 8:27 to go into the first, made it 7-7. Then it was a 27-yard pass from Brian McKenna to Heath Reinhardt. Reinhardt PAT with 3:15 to go in the first, made it 14-7. And then a 7-yard run there by Dylan Cohen. Reinhardt PAT with 7 seconds to go in the first, made it 21-7. 10-yard run this time by Mike Bullard. Reinhardt PAT with 5:10 to go in the second, made it 28-7. And a 7-yard pass from McKenna to Justin Davis. Reinhardt PAT with 2:54 to go in the second, made it 35-7. And the 1-yard run by Jonathan Kokolis. PAT failed with 25 seconds to go in the second. That's where we stand, 35-13 in favor of Wall. So we'll take a break and then we'll be back with hopefully stats right after this here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're back. Run through some of the numbers here. Okay. Rushing yards, 33 for Freehold Township. And let's see, I got 153. Actually, 153 for Wall. So, yeah, the numbers are going to be higher for Wall. I goofed up. I thought it was 53. It's 153. So,
153
rushing for Wall.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. 95 yards passing for Freehold Township. 126 for Wall. So, yeah, total offense 128 for Freehold Township. 279 for Wall. So, there you go. Total plays 32 for Freehold Township. 21 for Wall. First down 7 for Freehold Township. 13 for Wall. Penalties 4 for 31 for Freehold Township, and then 7 for 75 for Wall, and then the 1 turnover for the Patriots.
Yeah, we talked before the game about the contrast, and hey, this Wall slow it down offense, and versus this unfortunately bad defense right now. That's all you could say with Freehold Township, and the Wall offense is winning versus the Freehold Township offense is struggling against that Wall defense. So, listen, they're winning on both sides of the ball. Wall's dominating this game, and they're having anything they want. Unfortunately, also on the Freehold Township side, too, they're, the three-headed monster we talked about before the game, the quarterback, Lassiter, and now Cotrace, the running back, look like they both might be done for the game. This is going to be a tough comeback for them.
Okay. Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at gardenstateathleticnetwork.com or calling 973-738-3881. The Garden State Athletic Network. Make your business the star of the show. All right, so we'll take another timeout, and we'll be back with more right after this here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're back as Wall leads at 35-13 at the half over Freehold Township. Got 2 scores for you. At the end of 3, it is Point Pleasant Borough 14 and St. John Vianney 12. Oh, okay. And then this one's a final, 28-21 Brook Memorial over Toms River North. So who would have thought Toms River North is 1-3 right now?
Wow. That is a sure shockwave.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's something.
Yeah, we're just looking at the score like, wow. You know, geez.
At least the Mariners scored points, but once again struggling.
Yeah. Ugh. Times have changed. No more Micah Ford.
No, he's running wild at Stanford
yes,
right
he
now.
is. Yes, he is. And they've had a great run. And listen, not saying the dynasty's over, but, you know, things happen, you know, and you know, teams are gunning for you, and you lose a few kids, and that's what happens, right?
It's going to be a lot tougher for the Mariners, I can tell you that. It's not going to last forever.
Yeah, no doubt. All good things come to an end. Freehold Township's got they got to be. I'm curious to see what happens coming out of the locker room, right? You lost 2 of your star players, and you're down by a big score. This is going to be interesting to see if they can rally. And Wall's just got to keep the pedal to the metal, just keep doing what they're doing.
Okay, we're going to promote some of our games tomorrow and then next week. Tomorrow we're going to be at Manasquan. You will be there. I will be there, and Dean will be there. It's going to be Shore Regional at Manasquan, 1 p.m. kickoff. And then next Friday, 2 big games. 6:30 start. It will be Brook Memorial at Donovan Catholic. So Mustangs keep winning right now. And then your game at 7 o'clock, it's going to be Homedale at Red Bank Catholic. Jack Cannon there for Homedale. He's got the name of a very, he's got a quarterback name.
There
Cannon.
you go, of course,
you go.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that one. I mean,
Yes.
my alma mater is RBC, obviously the number 1 team down the shore, but Homedale, this up-and-coming team, they've been getting better and better every year. Now this is their year. That's going to be an awesome, awesome game to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. Cannon. Have not seen him in person yet.
I think that game over Rumson really shook the Shore Conference as Homedale's has got to be legitimate.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, you think about the top teams. It's Toms River North, RBC, Rumson Fairhaven. Hey, we've got this new wave of teams coming in. This is going to be a wild, wild year. And I'll tell you what, those teams, the Brick Memorials of the world and all those, there's no easy layup every week. I mean, every game is just like, life and death. I mean, look what Point Borough's dealing with this year. It's a wild, wild year so far.
Yep. So I think we'll see if anybody's coming out right now. I'll take a look behind me here. Take a look for a second.
Yeah, this is we mentioned it earlier. It's a long way for the players to get to the locker room and back, and we're dealing with it. What do you think? Anything going on?
Freehold Township's coming out of the locker room. Now I see him walking, and it's a long walk, by the way.
Yeah, oh, God. That trudging. Oh, man. I think we talked about it on the air, maybe with you together, the halftime adjustments, right? In the NFL, I think Peyton Manning even said he laughed about it. I think he mentioned it on the air, where he's like, we would grab some oranges, go to the bathroom, and head back out. It's so short. You could change a lot of things, and whether it's personnel or schemes or whatnot. I mean, you got 25, 30 minutes, if not more sometimes. Well, here come the officials. That's a good sign.
Yes, it is. They've been throwing a lot of flags there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of penalty mark, a lot of yellow, a lot of laundry on the field.
Listen, they're going to come and get paid. They might as well join in on the fun.
Yep.
We come to all these, these complexes. They are really nice. I mean, this scoreboard's nice. I love the field goal post, and I love, the background with the bushes, trees type of thing. It's really a nice little cozy little confine,
Mm-hmm. Grass field, no track, so you're right on top of the field here.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got the track behind us.
The lighting could be a little better. I'll be honest with
It's
you. A lot of shadows.
Yeah,
a lot of shadows.
I was going to say the light stanchions are old.
Yeah,
So
there you
they
go.
don't have those LED lights.
Yeah,
so.
we did that game at Ocean Township, but we were just stunned by what was going on.
Flashing lights, colored
scoring
lights.
touchdown, and the scoreboard's going, and that was a scene. Woo.
It was.
Yeah, we've had some injuries, too. We mentioned
Yes.
Lassiter and Catrace.
Yep.
Got it right.
Quattrocchi, yes.
Yeah. And Wall had a couple kids. I don't recall the kid that went down. I know he had the ankle injury. They looked like they were really working on him on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dwight Capra.
Yes, it was number 22, correct.
Yes.
You just hope, listen, God, high school football is such short-lived. You just hope they, you get back on the field quicker than later.
No wind right now. It was a slight breeze at the beginning of the game, but no wind now.
Yeah, we're heading towards late September, and, like myself and you, I mean, a lot of folks are just, shirt and shorts and just very, very comfortable. 73
degrees right now.
There you go. That's a summer night.
Yes. That's the high tomorrow, 73.
boy.
So, yeah, so we're going to have a drastic temperature change tomorrow.
Well, we get the sun going, right? So, I don't have to bundle up too much.
No. Yep, I see Freehold Township coming through the main gates now on the far side.
You mentioned, Glenn, doing all your crack statistician work, and I'm just going to jump on it here. 279 total offensive yards for Wall Township. Oof. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, and basically even both run and pass. So they had their way, and this is coming off a defense that gave up 484 last week, 312 on the ground to St. John Vianney. Nothing's improved, and they need to rally here second half. Here they come.
Well, should be coming out shortly. Take a look. Wall will be at Raritan next week. Meanwhile, Freehold Township will be at Howell.
Yeah, second year in a row at Howell. They had a barn burner last year. The Township got tripped up late in the game. I mean, you talk about crosstown rivals. I mean, a lot of kids that live in Howell will go to Freehold Township and vice versa. It's just it's a nice rivalry game. They'll be playing at the Howell Complex, which is beautiful. They have the turf there.
Yep. Yeah, Wall is taking the field. And now the clock is now counting down, so in less than 3 minutes we'll have the second half.
Wall Township talking about stopping this air raid. You mentioned Freehold Township under 100 yards passing for the first half, which is obviously incredible. They've been averaging 265 a game through the air, which is quite impressive down here at the shore. And here's a little ironic. Wall Township, 126 yards passing. They hadn't been past 80 yards in a game. And here they go. Oh, Township shows up, and here we go, through the air and on the ground.
Yeah, Wall will get the ball to start the second half, so.
Listen, things can turn, you know what I mean? Like we said, I mean, you come out of the halftime, and Wall Township's probably going to have a lot of confidence, but you don't know. You rest on your laurels, and if Township comes out all fired up and makes a few changes here and there, get a turnover, things can happen very quickly. It's not like the NFL where the clock just runs away. It stops a lot, whether it's penalties and incompletes and first downs and whatnot. So curious to see how we do. I know it might be difficult for them because of the second string quarterback and running back, but let's see how they fill in.
We'll see any more squig kicks here. We'll see. We've seen a lot out of Wall with that. But I don't know if Freehold Township really hasn't done much with that. The Patriots have been kicking fairly deep.
Wall's got to be alert here. Township had an onside kick last week. They recovered. They've done a great job of that in years past, and they'll do it even when it's coming, and they've been able to be successful with that. I would not be shocked at all for an onside kick, whether they know it's coming or not. And they've done the one, will kick it on the angle, but one of their famous ones is they just kind of, the kicker will just kind of follow it and just jump on it 10 yards ahead. And a lot of times those frontline guys don't realize they can't touch it to 10 yards. You can go get it. So if that thing's at 6, 7, 8 yards, go get it, land on it, and you have the ball there. It doesn't have to go 10, and you don't get run over by a freight train there, that front line coming after you. So I'd be shocked if they didn't try the onside, to be honest. We are going to go full style 3-hour NFL, aren't we?
We are. We are. Imagine if this was a 60-minute game.
Yeah. And then, not for nothing, Glenn, but we got a day game after a night game. I mean, this is not going to be easy.
No, it isn't. I know.
I mean,
imagine being a catcher.
I mean, I know Aaron Boone rests his players. We're coming right after it, though. Right after it. Got to rest our voice.
Absolutely. So both teams are out on the field. Be Reinhardt and Ballard back for Wall. And kicking off will be James Russo.
Interesting. Russo was the place kicker last year. He's still kicking off. He was the place kicker last year. And Schutzel is now kicking the extra points.
Well, they're going to kick it deep. This might go out of bounds again. You know what? There it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's penalty marker. We called it.
Glenn, you called it.
Oh, okay.
I was second-guessing it. And you know what's funny? That's a great job by Wall Township. They obviously coached that kid up. Because last time he just was kind of like skirting around it. This time they're like, hey, that happens again. Just dive on it from out of bounds. What a smart play by the player back there in Wall Township and also the coaching staff. Great job. And you know what Freehold Township's trying to do. They're trying to, pooch it, make the ball roll around, see what happens.
They're going to mark it.
Wait.
They're going to mark it the fight. Well, they put the penalty marker down. They're going to wave it off?
Wait a minute. We were so excited. Now it looks like are they calling like an illegal touching or something? Wait a minute. Why is the ball like almost on the goal line?
Oh, my goodness.
Are they putting it where he touched that ball? Wow, I guess you can't do it.
Wow.
We got to figure that one out.
Yeah, I know. We're going to have to find out at the end of the game what happened there.
I got to take all my credit back for the coaches. And I mean, it looked like they were obviously coached up to do that. And we talked about it. Is it just an NFL rule? We got to find that one out.
Okay.
Yeah, that one we got to find out. Because now, look, they're stuck at the 5.
Certainly are. And there's Cohen there. Actually, it's not Cohen on the carry.
It's our Phantom 44.
Roth. There it is. It's Roth.
I mean, I got to say something here. This is just a straight dive, just trying to get out of the back of get out of the depths of your end zone there. And it gives him 10 yards.
Yeah, how about that? No, so you can't do it in high school. Okay, so there you go. You got it. Yeah, so you can't do it in high school. Got the word on that. Pop, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there to Mizell. Yep, there's a little pop pass. That will not be a fumble. That is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, everyone gets all excited, right? Even the defense. Look at guys have their hands up. Everyone knows this now. It's an incomplete pass. They're booing. That's the rule.
Fumbled by Mizell.
So that little pop pass is incomplete. Second down. So that they cannot do it in high school.
Yeah, isn't that wild, isn't it? And obviously they didn't know the rules, or the kid wasn't told that, and that's a really interesting thing. And the kid was listen, he's watching the NFL, or someone told him, and That's interesting. So they had to start at the 5-yard line. They got their run by Roth to get out of their the goal line situation here.
This time they give it to Cohen on the counter. He's got first down and more. And he dives, and we got a penalty. Might be a face mask.
Yeah, there was nothing out there, right? There was no guy.
It can't be a hole.
No, it can't be. And why not? Why not stop the clock?
We've been seeing that all game long. By the way, he's now over 100 yards.
There you go. Well over, as I think I mentioned. But Cohen's getting anything he wants. I mean, he literally is. The play is designed to stay in between the tackles, and he's just bouncing it outside, and there's no resistance. And look, this is coming back.
They called a block in the back. Wow, how about that?
I don't know what. All right, I got to wake up.
Oh, this has been bizarre.
Yeah.
This game has been bizarre.
Look at this. They're putting it back on the goal line again.
Oh, wow.
Wall Township was yelling before when they were up 35-7 at the time to wake up, and now it's got to be Greg that has to wake up.
Jeez. Wow.
Well, this is one way for Freehold Township to get back in it, right? They need a critical 3-and-out. I mean, they have 20-plus yards to play with here. They got to get 2 downs, get off the field, get into their offense, and see if they can get back in this ball game. I mean, if they got to stop here and score, they're in it. A little sleepwalking here going on.
High formation. Roth the fullback. Cohen the tailback. Davis shifts from left to right. A little pitch there to Cohen. And he slips.
Cohen tries the right side.
So good pursuit there by the Patriots. It's like no gain on the play.
Yeah, that was like their second best play. We had one earlier in the previous drive, and that one they're geared up for. I mean, they knew they were going to run there, and they sold out on the run, and they were the beneficiary for that. 3rd and long, got to get off the field. You would think Wall would be pretty conservative here. I mean, they're trapped inside their 5-yard line. They got a big lead. You don't want to do anything silly here.
Ken will take the snap. He's got a receiver. Mizell gets it. First down and more. And still spinning across midfield and finally out of bounds at the 43. And a late flag.
And that is back-breaking. That's all I can say. That is back-breaking. I mean, it was 3rd and forever, and they just went right past the corner like as if he was playing the run. I just don't understand what happened there. I mean, you could have played that any which way. You could have put 3-4 safeties across, 20 yards deep, and just played it in front. And they went with their basic defense and got burned again.
Yep, personal foul penalty to boot.
And then, yeah.
So I'm going to fish. I had, I think I had about 53 yards on that gain.
Wow, they're heading towards 200 yards passing, which is how Freehold Township usually beats you. And wow, that is a backbreaker, and you gotta be ready for that on D.
Yep, ball to 32. McKenna throws it once again. Reinhardt with the catch. And gets bumped near the 15-yard line, and that's where he'll stand right there. So another good gain there, 17 on the play.
I mean, Reinhardt is just pinballing away from the Township defenders. Small in stature, but, man, tough kid. Took that and was just bouncing around, and he would not go down. That's the first thing you got to look for as a defensive coordinator. Are we finishing our tackles? Are we into this game that we're going to take these guys down? And Township right now is just not into it, man. They're just getting they got to take some pride here.
Yep, ball to 15. Eight minutes to go. Starting to become a time-consuming drive here. Power I formation.
They've tossed out of this.
It's going to be inside. Fullback handoff.
Cohen fights his way around the left side.
So to keep the clock running.
Yeah, they tossed out of that in the red zone last time. If you remember, they walk in from, I think, about 12, 13 yards on that same formation. This time they tossed to the short side. Township rised up, made the play there. But
No gain on the play.
Yep, so 2nd and 10.
seems to be a lot of talking in between, plays here. I wish they would do it in between the white lines here. Don't be worried about the squawking here. Make a play, rally with your team.
Break the huddle. This time it's Bullard in the I formation as tailback. Roth the fullback. Reinhardt in motion. And Bullard gets the carry up the middle.
Bullard off tackle.
Tackle there by David
Pick up a 5.
Sarcone.
5.
This is a big stop. 3rd and about, what do we got there, Glenn? 5-ish?
Yes, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, that medium play, so they have anything in their back pocket. They could run if they're going to go 4-down territory. They're going to pass if it's an incomplete pass. We'll find out if they got a kicker to tack on 3 points. I mean, that would be debilitating as well. So, but look for Wall to finish off this drive here, probably on the ground the way they've been, doing it. But again, they've been tricky.
Yep, Dylan Cohn to the left of Brian McKenna. Shotgun. McKenna. Screen pass over there to Cohen. Makes the catch, and he's in for the touchdown.
Pass over the left side.
Simple play. I mean, a screen pass down there in the red zone should be difficult to get the touchdown. But Cohen, I believe, his 3rd touchdown, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air now. That was a 95-yard drive,
yes.
Glenn, and comes off the heels of that huge 53-yard play where they had him 3rd and long, and that was the play. And you could have had some change in momentum right there. Now it looks like it's just a kind of a beatdown.
Yep, kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:45 to go in the 3rd, score now is 42 to 14, and that was a 6-minute and 15-second drive as well. So 42 to 13 for the Crimson Knights.
Yeah, if they weren't down enough, I mean, that was this is tough. Still got a 1/4 to go. We don't know their quarterback and running back situation. Wall's not going to let up. I mean, Justin Davis has been, coming off the edge and creating havoc. I'm sure he'll be still out there, and they're going to look to try to finish off this big victory over Freehold Township. Just the energy, has been just, I feel like it's not there. It's a big game. You're 2-1. You're playing a team that on the road, and you got to kind of bring some fervor, and it's just not happening.
Especially a 3rd and 25 play way back there. I mean, that cannot happen.
No, it just can't. And, like I said, you could have done a number of things. Once he goes past the corner, if you're playing 2 deep safety, he can't get over in time because it wasn't like a bomb. It was just sort of like, a normal, pass, if you will. I mean, you put four across, 20 yards deep, then they're not converting there.
Monge back along with Schultzel. Kickoff. And Pooches it.
Back to the Pooch.
Yep, 40-yard line. And maybe about a 4-yard return.
They keep you on your toes, right? You got a little outside, you got a little pooch, got a little deep kick. Got to be ready. I always like this, Glenn. Look like a Wall, probably Pop Warner kid running out there.
Yep, grabbing a tee.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. He's all excited. All right, yeah, so no Lassiter, Glenn.
No, it's going to be Jonathan Kokolis.
And no
Kokotis, excuse me.
Yep.
And then the backup running back, Guerra with the carry.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, right, we have Kritachi, the running back, leading rusher. He went down with an apparent leg injury. Dakota Lassiter, the starting quarterback. He also had an injury. It seemed like he was limping around, and then he had that big gain down to the 1 yard line, and just that was it. And Coco ended up punching it in, but they both have not returned. We don't know what's going on with them.
Throw over to down, incomplete. Pass was intended for George Burge, the fourth.
Different quarterback, Glenn, same pressure. I mean, he had two guys in his face. I mean, he just got the ball and he had to sling it.
Brings up 3rd and 10 here for the Patriots.
Wall Township's game plan on defense has been really nice. I mean, they've mixed it up. I've seen them running some stunts, some blitzes. Right now they got a 3-man rush here. Looks like on 3rd and 10.
Kokotis back to pass. Rolls out. He's going to run with it, and he gets tackled. And light penalty there. Massimino Peduto there with the tackle, but let's see what the penalty is.
I think it might be like a head-to-head. Oh, okay.
I heard 5-yard face mask, okay. All right, so that's going to be 3rd down, and let's see, we're going to 3rd down, and we'll call it about 8 or 7.
As you know, the NFL, you can just graze a face mask and it's 15 yards. Here, they still determine, can be one of those calls like, incidental versus the, sportsmanlike kind. I still kind of like that for the NFL. I do, because there are some times where it should be incidental.
Yeah, grazing the face mask.
Yeah.
Kokotis rolls out to his left, throws it, and almost intercepted. Or it wasn't intercepted. It was intercepted. Nice job there by Maddox Mizell with the INT.
Wall Township intercepts the ball.
Oh, call me crazy. That one looked like it hit the turf.
Yeah, that's
we had
right.
the one where Burge, we thought, caught the ball easily, and they said no. This one looked like, I don't know, looked like, I mean, it's hard to tell from up here.
Mm-hmm.
I do know one thing. Justin Davis was all over Kokotis as he rolled left, and he dove and just missed him. Coco got the ball off, and diving interception here. Second turnover of the night for the Township Patriots, and it's only getting worse.
We got a final. Point Pleasant Borough beats St. John Vianney 14-12.
That must have been a heck of a game.
Yes.
Barrow playing a bunch of nail biters.
Finally earned a win.
Yeah.
Kenneth takes the snap, rolls out to his right. He's got some room, and he's going to take off with it. Spins and still on his feet. Near a 1st down. Looks like going to be a little bit short.
Wow, even when the Patriots get pressure, it still turns into a negative play for them. I mean, they forced him right. There was no pursuit on that side. He ended up with an 8-yard gain.
Yeah. It's been that kind of night for Freehold Township.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 2 now for Wall. And there's a little pop pass over there to Heath Reinhardt. He's got some room on the left side and dives forward near the 46. And he'll get the first. Gains about 6 on the play.
I've got my 4th helmet off.
Okay.
I think they're all from Township, too. We got to figure out this the straps. They're abusing that little pop pass, little jet pop pass. They're abusing that. That's one of their main plays.
First and 10 at the 46.
I would imagine Wall's going to try to just, keep it very basic, nothing too tricky. They're going to run their offense, try to get out of here with a easy victory here.
Fake pitch. McKenna's got room on that right. He'll throw it, and it's caught to Reinhardt. First down near the 35-yard line.
Tell you, Mr. Reinhardt does not go down easily. I mean, you need 3, 4, or 5 defenders to bring him down. I mean, he is really a tough kid. He's having a nice game. Again, he came into the game leading Wall with just 10 catches. That was their leading receiver, but everyone's padding the stats.
Now I got over 200 yards passing for McKenna.
And they came into the game with 212 total yards through the air in 3 games with no touchdowns.
Reinhardt in motion, but they give the ball off to Cohen to the right side, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. 34 yards on that. That's the 4th touchdown for Dylan Cohen.
Dylan Cohen. Listen to that name. That is awesome by him. Another walk-in touchdown. 35 yards out, I believe, on this one. That may be the last time we see the first-string offense.
Yes. As a matter of fact, they're in running clock territory now.
There we go. You got to feel bad for those kids over there. I mean, they're just getting run over. And there's just nothing you could do, and it's just demoralizing would be the word.
Reinhardt will attempt to point up, botch snap. And running around with it is Murphy. He'll just heave it up, and incomplete. We got a late flag.
Comes in right at the end of the play. The point after attempt will say is no good, and waiting on the call.
I mean,
we'll see what the penalty is.
I think it might be roughing on the place kicker turned passer.
Yeah, I think you're right. They might go for 2 here if that's the case.
But what happened with the Freehold Township defender? Look like he played 2-hand touch.
Yeah.
Right? And he's kind of bounced off and then rolled out and.
There it is. Yep, you're right.
I mean, how many of those personal fouls right now on Freehold Township? It is just
Roughing the passer against the Pats.
an epidemic.
Going to give another try.
So 9 carries, 146 yards for Dylan Cohen. Well, they're still going to attempt the point after here.
Yeah, you don't want to rub it in too much.
Not like back in the Woody Hayes days against Michigan. How come you went for 2? Because we couldn't go for 3.
There you go.
Kick is up, and it is good. So
Go ahead.
yeah, 139 to go, 49-13 for Wall.
My quick math on my iPhone gives me a 16.22 average for Mr. Cohen.
No, there you go.
I mean, that'll get it done.
Yes.
Breakout game for this entire team. I mean, and you got to give them credit. I mean, Freehold Township came in averaging 37 points a game over the last 3 games, which is not uncommon, but it's hard to stop that no matter because they're just going to keep going and going. But I'm impressed with, I'm impressed with Wall Township overall, but I think their defensive game plan was spectacular. They put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, took away the running game. I mean, they've done nothing wrong here, and they should be proud of their performance. The cheerleaders can't leave. They still have to cheer, and there they are. Freehold Township Patriot cheerleaders are still cheering.
Doesn't matter what the score is.
No,
you got to keep cheering.
Yeah, you do. That's why you're on the squad. Got to feel bad for them too. They're probably like, "Do I really have to do this?" Or we're down a bunch.
So the clock has started. Pooched. And it'll be taken to the 35-yard line. Taken there by Elijah Musami. So the 1st and 10 now for Freehold Township Patriots.
So the clock will just roll to the end of the quarter, no matter what happens. And then the same thing will happen at the start of the 4th, correct?
Yes.
You get it, right? Obviously, it's high school football. You don't want to make a mockery of a game, but it's as a player, the kids that get out there, the second stringers, they want to play, and the clock's going to be boom, the game's going to be over in 12+ minutes.
Yep. Colas takes the carry. Might have picked up three on that.
Gain of 3 on play, 2nd and 7. Ball moves out to the Patriots.
Just a nightmare for Freehold Township, right? I mean, you come in here, high hopes, and fell behind 7-0. They hit Schutzel with a big play in the end zone, 7-7, and you think maybe a little back and forth affair, and now you're just kind of grinding out the game here.
See if they'll snap it. They will before the quarter ends. They do, and Kokotis throws it long, and it is flag down, incomplete, but they're going to go pass interference here.
Beautiful ball by Coco. It was right in the breadbasket, just dropped right in. You can see him tugging on the shirt the whole way down.
They'll probably get one on time down. I think unless they're going to go right to the 4th quarter, we'll see.
Pass interference on Wall. That'll bring an end to the 3rd quarter of this contest.
So looks like they will go to the 4th quarter.
Patriots will have possession of the ball.
The score 49-13 in favor of Wall. Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams? Then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or calling 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the start of the show. All right, so we're going to start the 4th quarter with the Crimson Knights leading at 49-13.
The 4th quarter, Patriots 1st and 10 inside Knights territory at the 46-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 46 of Wall. And off to Guerra. He might have gotten one on the play.
Wrapped up by several Knights.
Looked like it was Johnny Scaramellino there on the tackle.
2nd and 9. The ball moves up to
They're not making it easy for you on these names, are they?
No, they're not.
Oh, wow, look at that name, yeah.
Yeah, his brother's going to be the quarterback next week.
There you go.
Yep.
Or is he after this performance?
Yeah, who knows?
Quarterback battle.
Thrown and caught by Guerra. 1st down and more. He gets nailed out of bounds by Reinhardt, but a big completion right there. Looks like a gain of about 18 on that.
And you're not going to believe this. His helmet almost came off.
Yeah.
I swear, he got popped so hard, his helmet almost, that would have been number 5. Good to see Coco getting his chance. He's always been a tough player. I've known him and the family for a while. They got a bunch of athletes over there in the Kokotis family. He's a tough player. Playing middle linebacker now. Forced into play quarterback without Dakota's injury. Hopefully he's not out too long, but Coco can be a nice fill-in.
Kokotis will keep it, and good tackle up front.
Patriots quarterback keeper.
Yeah, Dylan Cullen there with the tackle.
Picks up a yard. Second and
Going back to Kokotis, if Dakota is out for any Dakota Lassiter, if he's out for any length of time, which we hope he's not, that puts Coach Davies in a bind. You have your middle linebacker as your starting quarterback, moving forward with a big game at Howell next week.
Yeah.
What do you do? And, with this defense getting gashed as it is, he's one of their top players on the defensive side. It puts them in a tough spot.
It's Kokotis, and it's caught there by Lorenzo near the 10-yard line.
Patriots. Number 9, Lorenzo. And Lorenzo picks up the first down.
I think one of the things that I don't know if Wall Township's taken away Schutzel or not, but he's had these huge games, off to a crazy start coming in with 24 catches in the first 3 games. I could do that math. That's 8 a game. They really haven't gone to him after that touchdown again. He had a couple of little screen passes here and there, and it's just been taken out of the game plan. And I think that was a kind of a turning point as well when the game was kind of not in hand.
Kokotis rolls out. Wide open receiver, and it's caught for a touchdown. It might be Masoni. Let's see.
Patriots.
Yeah, I think it was, looked like it was Elijah Masoni. Somney there with the reception.
10-yard touchdown catch.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you're trying it with the binoculars and looking back there. He hasn't been out in the field much on the offensive side of things, and it's it looks like it's pitch dark back there.
I have to admit, with the light blue numbers with the white jerseys, it's tough to read.
It is not easy. I'm with you there. And even with the kids that like you said, like even
Pats lining up for 2. And 2-point attempt.
And 2-point conversion's no good.
Yeah, more pressure from the Wall defense. Like not for another number 9, Lorenzo. Right, he's been in the game. He's made some nice catches here, and it's tough to pinpoint that number, like you said, with the way it blends in. But good to see Freehold Township still fighting, still crawling, still scratching. Kokotis getting his first touchdown pass of the season. Also has a rushing touchdown.
Yes.
When he came in when Dakota got hurt at the 1-yard line. So.
So the clock stops now since it's inside 33 points now. 9:02 to go here in the fourth.
Still one of my favorite tunes right here. Just don't care what the score is. You're just jamming away. My head's bobbing. I normally hear this when they with a big victory.
Yes.
At the end, we're sitting there. I bet in those stands cheering them on, and they figure, well, you know what? We may not get to do that tonight, so let's play it out now. I'm assuming Wall Township will go to their second string offense. Those kids will be thrilled to be out there getting some of their maybe some of their first varsity snaps.
And this one's going to go out of bounds.
We've seen that more than a few times.
Yes, we have.
That's just way too many mistakes by Freehold Township to overcome, whether it was the turnovers or pass protection or just the defense, and just fell apart early. And Wall Township, just from beginning to end here, is going to take this victory, and I'm sure the coaching staff will be very, very happy and proud.
So ball will be spotted at the 35.
I see a lot of clean pants out there. This has got to be second team.
Yes, you're right.
Pure white. Look at it. Yep, they're the white pants.
Yep, new quarterback is going to be Mike Bullard, I believe. Or is he the tailback? Let's see. No, it is Bullard. Or unless he's the running back. He is the running back. Actually, quarterback is Philip Cranwell. And Bullard gets a first down.
Yeah, that's no break for the Freehold Township defense.
No.
I mean, Bullard, he came into the game with 16 carries, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. We mentioned a 9.7 average. He already has a touchdown. Yep. And, but he's got to get his touches too here. They're not going to go to third or fourth string, they're gonna run second string, and that's a punishing run right there. When you're already just like you're done, you want to go home, and you're like, oh God, here comes Bullard.
I formation again. Cranwell under center in the I. Bullard goes across midfield to about the 47-yard line. Tackled there by Jake Ratner. So a 5-yard pickup there for Bullard.
So Cranwell is in, the sophomore, right? When I look back here, Brick Memorial, their first game where they got shelled pretty good, 35-7, I believe they lost. Looks like Reinhardt, the receiver, number 7, he came in, he was 1 for 3 that game. So interesting move here going to Cranwell.
Figured up big, so you might as well not take any chances.
Without a doubt.
And here's the pitch to Bullard again. He'll get the first. Gets near the 40-yard line. Gain of 8 on that one.
3 straight carries for Bullard. The next kid in line's got to be chomping at the bit. Come on, Coach. That's where you got to go stand right next to Coach. Be like, I'm right here, Coach. I'm right here, Coach. Bullard's good. Come on, let's go. Get me in there.
Freehold Township band still playing away.
No, I was just saying, they're just cranking out another tune.
As we're halfway through the 4th.
Maybe they're trying to drown out the parents from bickering over there. It's a tough game when you're a parent and your team gets shellacked like this. It really is. I've been there.
Yeah.
And you're just,
Yeah, it's going to be a false start against.
Sometimes the parents feel the losses more than the kids. The kids kind of move on quickly. They got the next game, and the parents lament the loss and what is this? What about this? And
Patriots 46-yard line.
back before my kids were, you drive, and that was the worst. At least when they drove home, you didn't have to be in the car with you. You go wait and pick them up. Glenn, you're like, they get in the car, and it's just silence. Silence. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. You just got to take it in.
Yep. Fumble there, but Cranwell will just fall on it.
Covered up by Wall number 8, Philip Cranwell.
Also about 3, so 3rd and 18. Excuse me, 2nd and 18.
49-yard line.
Under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th.
Even though it's a 30-point deficit, whether you're on the Township defense or the Wall offense right now, you got to. This is it, man. Because all these plays, if you remember, when the coaches go watching film, you're right there, and you can make an impact right now. They can go, hey, look at this kid.
Bullard gets the pitch. Gains about 10 on the play, but it'll be well short of the first down.
3rd down and 9. The ball's going to be
3rd and 9 now.
Inside the 40-yard line near the 39-yard line of the Patriots.
Wall just playing with it seemed like a little bit more of an edge tonight, a little chip on his shoulder, a little bit more fervor, a little more spunk, whatever you want to say. I mean, numerous times that they had these kids, Bullard or was it Reinhardt or even Cohen, they just can't get him down with the first tackler, and they're just playing really hard. They're playing really, really hard, and
all 3 in Davis are just hard-nosed players.
There you go. And a bunch of seniors as well, so they know what to expect. They got the experience.
Fake there by Cranwell. Throws it, and it's complete. Right over there to Medler. J.C. Medler.
Pick up a first down.
The first down here for Wall.
Got to give kudos to the OC on these plays. They run that pitch, run that toss, run that, and it's the same look, right? He does it, and then he just rolls the opposite way. You just completely fool the defense. And if the receivers even covered, I mean, the quarterbacks of Wall would have plenty of yards to get, positive yards there. It's just a nice play set up, and if you're scouting for Wall, there's a lot to look forward to in the next few weeks to see what do you stop.
Cranwell under center this time. Gives it to Ballard. Open room. Ankle tackle there at the last second there. There by Jake Ratner. Once again, a positive yardage here for Ballard. Picks up 8.
Now, who you were mentioning that they play next week, Wall?
They're at Raritan.
At Raritan, okay.
Yes.
So they're going to look for that game to get over 500.
Yes.
And get their season on track. They get their quarterback in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Scaramellino. Township band.
Yep.
They're cranking out they're getting all their songs in.
Yep, because they got 2 minutes to go before they leave. Hand off to Ballard. And he's at the 10, actually at the 11, 1st and 10. So 2-2 will be Wall's record, and Freehold Township will drop to 2-2.
Different 2-2 though, right? When you think about it, right? You lose 2 in a row versus winning 2 in a row. It's like that's football. I mean, week to week, your season could turn.
Let's see if Wall just goes to victory formation right now. Nope, they're going to the eye.
Ballard wants one more touch.
And they give it to Ballard. And he's stretching and just short of the goal line. It's like they just.
Oh, the far official put his hands up.
He did. Wow.
Yeah, that's why I put mine up.
Okay.
How does he have that call?
Wow.
When the near official is right there.
Under 1 minute to go in this contest.
This is where you can get into a battle with the coaches at midfield after the game here,
Yeah, so why you running up the score here?
Yeah. That play was fine. Now you probably got to take the knee, you would think, right? There's no point differential for playoffs, I don't think, right? Am I?
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
No.
This is not a – yeah, there we go. Victory formation.
So this will be the final play. And that's going to do it. We'll run through the second half scoring sums. It was a 10-yard pass from Brian McKenna to Dylan Cohen. Reinhardt PAT with 5:45 to go in the third, made it 42-13 for Wall, and then the 34-yard run there by Cohen. Another Reinhardt. Actually, the PAT failed with 1:39 to go. Actually, no, it was good. Reinhardt kicked with 1:39 to go in the third, made it 49-13. And then the 10-yard pass from Jonathan Kokotis to Elijah Usami. The two-point conversion failed. 9:02 to go in the fourth, made it 49-19, and that's how it ends. So Wall improves to 2-2, and then Freehold Township drops to 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, Wall Township was dominating from beginning to end. There's nothing they couldn't do on both sides of the ball. Mr. Cohen on the offensive side, I think 4 touchdowns. That's an awesome game for him, and I think the whole entire Crimson Knight defense was awesome. At number 11, Justin Davis had some huge impact plays, knocking down balls, getting sacks, strip sacks. They should be excited as their season moves on. Freehold Township's got to go to back to the drawing board with a couple of key injuries, and they got a big game at Howell next week. So, all right, here we go. I mean, the season's on.
All right, our next game is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be Shore Regional at Manasquan, 1 p.m. kickoff. And then next Friday, we'll have 2 games again, 6:30. That'll be the Lighthouse Sports Network on the Garden State Athletic Network. It's going to be Brick Memorial at Donovan Catholic, and then on the Lighthouse Sports Network NFHS network feed, it's going to be Homedale at Red Bank Catholic. So our videographer, Jeff Topping, our color commentator, Greg Cardone. I'm Glenn Perry saying so long and have yourselves